Michigan is elite. Once again, after dominating Sweet 16 opponent Florida State to the tune of 76-58 on Sunday evening. The Wolverines led for over 34 minutes of the contest, including the entire second half. Michigan advances to the Elite Eight for the fourth time since 2013, and awaits the winner of the Alabama-UCLA contest. Both teams struggled to find cracks in the opposing defense in the early goings, playing to a 4-4 tie at the first under-16 timeout. In the following 6 minutes, the Wolverines took advantage of several Florida State turnovers to go on a 10-0 run, building a 19-8 lead. That margin would hold for the remainder of the half, as Michigan took a 32-21 edge into the locker room. The two teams shot an identical 33% from the floor in the first 20 minutes, but the Wolverines had an advantage at the free throw line, hitting 8 of 11 attempts. After 10 turnovers led to 16 points for Michigan, the Seminoles came out of the break much better offensively, taking care of the basketball and finding better looks. Florida State cut the Wolverines' lead to 41-36 with just under 15 minutes to play. But as we've seen time and again this season, Michigan had a response. The Wolverines punched back with a 15-5 run, highlighted by the post-production of Austin Davis and a pair of and one baskets from Mike Smith. That surge seemed to drain the life out of Florida State, as Michigan cruised to an 18-point victory. Wagner's defense sets the tone. It still blows my mind that Franz Wagner was left off the Big Ten's all-defensive team. The sophomore proves night in and night out that he's one of the top defenders in the country. Tonight against Florida State, Wagner continually flustered his offensive opponent and anchored the defensive effort for the Wolverines. Michigan limited the Seminoles to .828 points per possession before their reserves entered the game. On offense, Wagner made his mark as well, finishing with 13 points, 10 rebounds and 5 assists. The sophomore was 0 for 4 on three-point attempts. About the only negative thing you could point to in his game tonight, but he was so good when attacking the paint. When Wagner is at his best, Michigan is at its best. It's that simple. Point 2. Dickinson battles through early struggles. The freshman hasn't faced many front courts with Florida State's size, and you could tell early in this game there was going to be an adjustment period for Dickinson. The 7-footer battled through it, and ended up with a solid game. Dickinson finished with 14 points on 5 of 10 shooting, grabbed 8 rebounds, had 2 assists and 2 blocks for a well-rounded performance. In addition to the numbers he put in the box score, the freshman's presence continued to open up opportunities for his teammates. There were several occasions where Florida State was so occupied with boxing out Dickinson, that a different Wolverine came up with an offensive rebound.